Do you ever feel like you know English words, but they just don't come out of your mouth when you speak? Or maybe when you hear native speakers, they talk so fast that you miss the important parts? You are not alone. Today, we are going to change that. I am going to take you through a very specific training session. We will listen to a realistic story, break down the secret phrases native speakers use, and this is the best part. We will train your brain to answer quickly without translating in your head. If you want to speak fluently and confidently, stay with me until the very end. Let's jump right in. Welcome back to our practice session. Today, we are going to do something very effective. Instead of just giving you a list of words to memorize, I want to tell you a story. This is the best way to learn because our brains love stories. Think of this as your personal English listening practice level 1 session, but we are going to make it much more active than usual. I want to introduce you to a guy named Mark. Mark is in a situation that many of us face. He is dealing with high expectations and nervousness. So, listen to this story carefully. Mark has a very big weekend coming up. It is the City Sports Festival. Now, Mark isn't just watching, he is playing. His team is playing basketball, and they have a big goal this year. They want to win the whole tournament. But there is a problem. Mark is feeling very nervous. Why is he nervous? Well, he knows that the other teams are very strong. He isn't sure if they can win, but he knows one thing for sure. The final game is the most important moment. He believes this final game will make or break their season. That is a big deal. If they win, they get first place. If they lose, all their hard work might feel like a waste. Mark has been working really hard, though. He and his team didn't just sit around. They practiced every single evening after they finished work. They practiced passing the ball, shooting hoops, and talking to each other on the court. He knows that teamwork is everything. A friend asks him, "Are you ready for the pressure?" Mark thinks about it. He decides that yes, he is ready. His strategy is simple: stay focused and try to enjoy the moment. His friend tells him, "Good idea. I will come and watch you on Saturday." When Mark hears this, he feels really good. He tells his friend, "Really? That means a lot." He wants to make his friend proud. Vocabulary deep dive. Okay, did you understand the story? It's a simple situation, right? But inside that story, there were 3 very special phrases that native speakers use all the time. If you use these, you will sound much more natural. Let's look at them closely. The first phrase I used was make or break. I said the final game will make or break their season. What does this mean? It describes a moment that is so important that it will lead to a huge success or a total failure. There is no middle ground. Let me give you another example so you really understand. Imagine you are going on a first date with someone you really like. You might say, "This dinner will make or break the relationship." It means if the dinner goes well, you have a future. If it goes badly, it's over. Or think about a job interview. That 15-minute meeting can make or break your career. It is the deciding moment. So, when you have a critical situation, use make or break. The second keyword was pressure. In the story, Mark was asked if he was ready for the pressure. Pressure is that heavy feeling in your chest when you are stressed because something is difficult or important. You can feel pressure before an exam. You can feel pressure when your boss is watching you work. Native speakers also use a great phrase, no pressure. We say this when we want to make someone feel relaxed. For example, if I ask you to subscribe to my channel, I might say, "Do it if you like the video." No pressure. It means, don't worry, it is your choice. The third phrase was that means a lot. Mark said this when his friend promised to come watch the game. He said, "That means a lot." This is a beautiful way to say thank you but with more emotion. It means you feel happy, thankful, and respected. If you help me carry a heavy box, I can say, "Thanks, that means a lot." If you visit me when I am sick, I will say, "Thank you for coming. That means a lot to me." Use this when a simple thank you is not enough. Listening comprehension speaking drill. Now that you know the story and the vocabulary, we are going to train your speaking. This is where we act like a Learn English Through Story class, but I am going to ask you questions, and I want you to answer me out loud. Yes, speak to your phone or computer. I will ask a question about Mark. I will give you a few seconds. and then you answer. Then I will tell you the correct answer. Are you ready? Let's go. Question 1. How was Mark feeling about the sports festival? Was he completely relaxed? Answer. No, he wasn't. He was excited but also a bit nervous. Question 2. What sport does Mark's team play? Answer. They play basketball. Question 3. Mark thinks the final game is very important. What phrase did he use? Answer. He thinks the final game will make or break their season. Question 4. Did Mark and his team train a lot? When did they practice? Answer. Yes, they trained a lot. They practiced every evening after work. Question 5. What specific skills did they work on? Answer. They worked on passing, shooting, and team communication. Question 6. Mark's friend asked him about stress. What word did they use? Answer. The friend asked, "Are you ready for the pressure?" Question 7. Does Mark's friend plan to watch the game? Answer. Yes, the friend said, "I'll come and watch you on Saturday." Question 8. How did Mark feel about his friend coming to watch? Answer. He was happy. He said, "That means a lot." Great job. If you were able to answer those questions, it means you are really listening. Now, I want to talk to you about something important. Mark's strategy for the game was to stay focused and enjoy the game. This is exactly how you should treat learning English. Many students feel the pressure. They think, "Oh no, I made a mistake," or "my accent isn't perfect." But remember, Mark, if you focus too much on the fear, you will lose. You have to enjoy the game. You have to enjoy speaking. When you speak English, don't worry about being perfect. Worry about connecting with people. If you make a mistake, it's okay. It won't make or break your life. Just keep going. Let's do one final practice. I am going to say sentences from our story. I want you to repeat them exactly how I say them. Copy my speed and my tone. This is the secret to better pronunciation. Listen and repeat. The final game will make or break our season. I heard the other teams are strong. We practiced every evening after work. Are you ready for the pressure? Really? That means a lot. You did fantastic work today. Remember, you can't listen to this video while you are cooking, walking, or driving. The more you hear these phrases as a make or break, pressure, that means a lot, the more natural they will become for you. Consistently practicing like this is the fastest way to see results. You don't need to study grammar books for hours, you just need to use the language. If you enjoyed this method and want to practice more, please support us. It helps us create more lessons for you. Click that like button if you learned something new today. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy. We have many more lessons coming that will help you speak confidently. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Keep focused, enjoy the process, and I will see you in the next video.